Every time in your net paper 1 there is one question related to the malwares, cryptocurrency, and this topic becomes really important in light of the recent cyber crimes. So today what we would be discussing is the concept of info stealers. Now info stealers are basically the ways through which a person is able to steal the money, and this could be a cyber fraud, a cyber crime. It can operate across various platforms, Linux, Windows, and this malware steals the sensitive information, then saves it as login credentials or session tokens, or there could be other ways as we would discuss. But as you can see in the list that we have provided, these are the common info stealers which are popular these days. So possibly one of those could be part of your question paper. Now let's talk about some of the key terms. We have already covered all of these in the detailed comprehensive lectures for paper 1, but still, just to have that as a recap again, we will be focusing it again. Phishing email. Now phishing email is basically a link or an attachment in the email which tends to actually steal the sensitive information, and that gives you a way out through which the device could be harmed, and it appears very very similar to the original email, possibly from your bank or any other authentic source that you trust. The next is key logging. Key logging is logging the strokes of the keys. So when you are, let's say, typing your password for your bank account, what would happen, those keystrokes would be saved, and this would actually be used as your login credentials to log in to your information that could be your bank account or any other sensitive information. The next is data exfiltration. Now data exfiltration is the stolen information is actually transmitted to a remote server under their control, and therefore it is called as exfiltration. The next is search engine ads. Now search engine ads, you download a file from an untrusted source, possibly it could be a fake game, a fake YouTube video, or something through which you would be prompted to do a download, and that is actually a fake one. The next is clipboard theft. Now clipboard theft is when the info stealers keep a watch on the clipboard to obtain information of the copied information that you have kept on the clipboard. This also includes the passwords. So again, one way of stealing the sensitive information. The next is screen capture. Now under screen capture, malwares capture the sensitive information by taking the screenshot of the devices, and this is called as screenshot cap or screen capture. The next is infected software. Now this is one of the most common and the most traditional of all these, we could say. So where when you download something, it's infected software, and that puts your system on a compromise and steals the information. And finally is the infected hardware. So hardware itself, it could be a USB, a pen drive which has a virus in it or which has a malware in it and is capable of spreading that to the other system, similar to as a normal virus under a human being does, right? So that is again a infected hardware. Now this could be usually transmitted through pen drives or USB drives. So those are some of the important terms that we have discussed, but of course the detailed terms you can find in the section where we have discussed the basic ideas of computing in this book. So wish you all the best for your preparation. In case you have any questions or queries, feel free to connect back. Thanks for joining in. Have a great day.